Hello, friends. 821 days of war between Russia and Ukraine, and there is no hope of peace in near future. Let us start from the southern war zone. In Kherson front regions, there are no changes. Krinky bridgehead as well as Ukrainians' presence in Antonovsky bridge continues. On Zaporizhia front towards Rabotin, fight continues. Minor gains for the Russians while they also moved forward towards northwest of Verbov. Coming to Remivki salient, Staromayorsky Russian army moved almost 150 meters along streets inside the city or village. In Eurozone direction, Russians also advanced south of its outskirts positions. Coming to eastern Marinka front, Russians advanced south of Novomikhailovka. As far as west is concerned, no gains, positional battle continues. However, in northern outskirts or northern flank rather, Russians made good gains towards southeast of Krasnohorivka. Coming to Avdiivka, west of it, Russians made good gains and advanced almost a kilometer on Slobozhanske line, moving towards Novopokrovsky. On Bakhmut front in southern flanks, Russians claim, in fact by their defense ministry, that they have been able to capture Andriivka fully. As far as Klishivka is concerned, despite the claim by the Russians that they fully control Klishivka, Ukrainian army contests this, says that they are still on the outskirts and the fight is going on. As far as Chasiv Yar is concerned, Russians advanced towards north of Canal micro district and fierce battle continuing in the eastern outskirts or on the east of Chasiv Yar. Further north, that is north of Soledar, Siversk regions, Russians made gains towards south of Spornoye and towards Ivano-Dariyevka. This gain was almost 1.5 kilometer. However, in the meantime, Ukrainians carried out counterattack and regained some lost positions towards the northern direction. Coming to north, east of Kharkov, starting from Kupiansk, Swatov, and Crimea direction up towards Liman, there have been no major changes. Though positional battle and on some front, Russians' offensive operation continuing. North of Kharkov towards Volchansk, Russians advanced almost 100 to 400 meters in various directions. However, Ukrainians regained some lost positions in midway. As far as Liptsy is concerned, Russians made some gains, and most of this front, that is north of Kharkov, seems to be at least semi-stabilized by the Ukrainians, their reserves pouring in. Interdiction missions, Ukrainians have been able to hit many targets in Crimea and also various oil facilities wherever possible, like Tarastan, and cause some damage earlier to Krasnodar, and they have been hitting at before, like Belgorod and other regions. Russians in the meantime hit Ukrainian targets in Kharkov, Voznesensk, Dnipro, parts of DPR, where Russians have the control. Palestine Israel Middle East, Gaza, northern side, IDF operations in Zabalia continues and made some gains in central Gaza. IDF struck Hamas control Nusriyat and Al Burez. In southern Gaza, IDF operations continuing towards and around Philadelphia corridor, that is the link between Gaza Strip and Egypt in southernmost portion. West Bank series of raids continuing by security forces of Israel, and 20 residents of Palestine have been detained. Lebanon Hezbollah, nothing special to report. Red Sea remains very tensed. US Air Force struck targets in Yemen. 6 explosions were reported in Al Hudaida International Airport and around, while Houthis attacked coalition naval groups with UAVs with some success. And that brings an end to my talk today as far as Middle East or Russian Ukrainian war zones are concerned. No sermon today, friends. See you tomorrow. Thank you.